Hi everyone, it's Casman Plus YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. And today we are going to be reviewing the win over Richmond. If you're returning Magpies, welcome. If you're new to the channel and watching this for the first time, welcome. All I do is talk about the game, go through each of the quarters and my thoughts. I'll let you guys have your say too. And then I go through how I rank him out of 10 for that performance. And that can be adjusted as well. Well, I'll start off by saying Richmond are a really good team. And to be brutally honest, I think Richmond are going to go down one of the best teams up there with Brisbane and Hawthorn. I ain't gonna lie on that. Look at a win for them, and they're in the 8. Lose to us. Well, then the finals looks unlikely. But for fuck's sake, we have done it. We absolutely smashed them with the 7-goal run in that last quarter. What a win that was. Structurally and defensively, that was one of the best games I've seen in a long time for us. Finals 2018 prelim was up there, but this one, in a 100-way sense, absolutely gets it going. So the first quarter, 4 straight to 1-1. We probably shouldn't have conceded those couple goals that we did. You know, we had our chances. We could have done a lot better with our ball movement, and sometimes it just was not there. At times, we got the ball inside 50, we just couldn't convert or take marks inside 50. We're dropping marks. For me, that was frustrating at times. But then that got better throughout the game as well. Credit to Richmond for that start. The second quarter, we kicked 3 goals to 3 goals 2. Just on halftime, Jack Rewalt took a mark, gone back and kicked the 700th goal. That's the goal and we were within 11 points too. So we were really coming, and we just conceded a goal late just on the halftime siren, and that to me was disappointing as anything, because we should not have conceded that goal at all. That was really disappointing. The third quarter, again, we really kicked 2 goals 4 to 3 goals 1. A few errors in that, like allowing Shy Bolden to kick a dribble a goal, and then snapping one when we should have had to play it back as well a couple times. Imagine again kicking the ball. Fuck me, like when he had the option of handballing it or just go with the little kick. Even if it wasn't 15, we had time to run. If anything, but we just had to take the most of our chances. We're 20 points down at 3/4 time, and that really sets up like a big last quarter. We were in this game throughout the whole game. And that's one thing I can say, that our ball movement was really good. Just a couple times that we had a bit of trouble, taking those marks inside 50 and finishing off the works. But other than that, we absolutely dominate Richmond in the last quarter. Even in the third quarter, we had a lot more of the footy, had a lot more inside 50s. And we just could not quite put them all, make the most of it or go a little bit closer in. Conceded goals when we probably didn't need to as well, but in hindsight, going down into it at 3/4 time, 20 points down. I honestly think that we could win it. You know, it's not 42 points. If we kick a first couple in the last quarter, which we end up doing, I think we're definitely in this game. So 7 goes to 1-2. What a fucking quarter. Now, people are going to say, oh, you played 1 quarter. That might be true, but the 3rd quarter, if we kicked a little bit accurately as well, we would have won that 3rd quarter as well. We were in this game. So it wasn't like, you know, we're that far apart. 2nd quarter was a draw in the sense of how many goals and points we kicked. But that was a really good way that we played as much as possible. I'm going to go through the positives and negatives. There's so much positive. The positive was that we did what we had to do. Alright, we knew that if we used a handballing game, go through that corridor and open up, getting that handball out, or getting that kick in the forward line, that would eventually work, and it did. Except for that 1st quarter and a bit, our game plan just worked really well to our advantage, as much as possible. Jamie Elliott kicking a couple goals as well. That was terrific from him. That's a positive. Kicked to like 2 or 3 goals as well. John Nagoi, the same thing. He had I think it was 29 disposals or something, or 31 disposals. Kicked a goal as well. He was influential. Once again, Collingwood fans really loved that. That was a positive. Brodie Grundy, 40 hit-outs, 23 disposals and a goal. He dominated. He fucking dominated Chol in Iraq. And no disrespectful to Marbeck Chol, but Brodie Grundy and Darcy Cameron did a really good job. Darcy Cameron, another positive. Kicked a couple goals as well. And we're really setting that ball moving up superbly as much as possible. And we're seeing on how much influence that we're having in the game with that. Jack Cripps, 33 disposals, 10 marks. Really good game. That's another positive. I don't know if he kicked the goal or not. Taylor Adams, 31 disposals, 10 tackles, and kicked the goal as well. Again, that's another positive. And another few more positives as well. Craner, wonderful stuff. The way that he outmarked the Richmond play in that last quarter, when the ball got kicked into their forward 50, that's a very good positive. Brandon Maynard, fuck me, man, he is a gun. Did a really good job on Jack Rewa. Kept him, I think, to 1 goal or something, I'm pretty sure. That 1 or 2 goals that Jack Rewa kicked, Brandon Maynard did a fucking good job, and I'm proud of him. He is one of the best players. I'm very underrated. John DeGoey's really underrated now. Joe Rufford, another positive, continues to improve. That is always a positive. The last quarter was a positive. The 2nd quarter was a positive because we got back into that game. The 3rd quarter was a positive, even though, and it is a little bit of a negative as well on top of that. But the way that we played in that 3rd quarter, that we really kept ourselves in the game. Like, our pressure was good. Another positive, that we kept them to 11-5. So that's about, alright, so 10-6 is a 60. 60. No, keep it to one goal too. So that was a huge one. So kicking 39 ourselves, that's always a positive in my eyes. 71, I'm pretty sure that they kicked, because 66 plus 5 is 71. So keeping them to 71 points is a bloody positive in my eyes. because we're seeing that. Excuse the noise of a drink bottle, but that's the reason why that we're doing this, because we're in the game. We are in the game for longer periods of the time, where we're absolutely making sure that we are getting our hands on the footy and we're playing as a team. It's not just one player like Carlton, and I'll explain about Carlton later, or a couple players to do their individual brilliance. It's the whole team. We're all as one. We win as one, we lose as one. Whenever something goes wrong, it's the whole team that they need to improve. That's why I love about Collingwood for that reason. And when you buy, I think, 87 to 71, to kick 87 points, I'm pretty happy with that. 16 points or 15 points that we won by, I'm pretty happy that we scored pretty high on that, because that means that we're rewarding ourselves for efforts as well. Another positive, that our pressure was really good. We kept it up. We kept Dustin Martin to about 19 disposals or something, and with a goal. So he hasn't had his usual impact. Kept Trent Cotchin to pretty quiet. That's another positive. He's the captain of that football club, and it just shows you that when we do a job, we really do a good job, and that's what I love about this club at the moment. There are going to be a little bit negatives more than anything on that. A little bit negative that we couldn't quite finish off our work inside 15, taking those marks. That did hurt, the way that we, in that first quarter in particular. It's got better, as I said, and as a positive on that. But fuck me, that was a really, really good win. I can't say much about it. Imagine on the positive side, he had a good game. I think he had like 25 disposals and 80% disposal efficiency. One thing I did not like was him, when he had the ball, he decided to kick it high in the air, and it gave Lynch a chance to mark over Jack Cripps. I did not like that. I would have preferred him to get the handball or kick sideways. Then we can either try and run or something, or if you have to concede a rush behind, I'd rather give away a free kick for deliberate rush behind than giving an easy goal to Richmond when it came with that. The third quarter probably might have been a little bit of a, as an inaccuracy point of view, but other than that, I really did love that performance from Collingwood as well. A few times we conceded goals and we probably didn't need to. The halftime, just on halftime, that is a little bit of a negative, and even not really getting back there and stopping any kicks that try to are high in the air that you can mark on the goal line, and really settle the nerves that way and attack. But other than that, I like our attacking game. Sometimes we had to go slow, but you know what? At the end of the day, we had Richmond, and they're a very good, successful team. And look, I'm pretty sure they'll bounce back from this. But you can't deny the fact was we had a good win. If we keep playing the way that we're playing, we're going to be beating teams like Carlton this week naturally, and I'm going to build up that game and have banter with the two Carlton YouTubers with Sweet Luke as well. You know, we're going to build up this rivalry game, which I'm hoping to go to. Other than that, I really feel like we're on the up or something, on the way up. It didn't quite work the last couple of weeks. The Saints game, we really probably should have done a lot better on top of that, but I really felt the way that we did play, it was positive. It was everything that we asked for as a club and as supporters, and just going on the fan cams as well and just enjoying this moment, enjoying the wins when we can, because at the end of the day, we don't know, you know, that to win like this is always bloody amazing. The emotions at the moment is running high. Scouting Carlton, knowing what they do as well. And I will be talking about that in my preview as well, on top of that. Now, I'm going to give this rating out of 10. I'm going to give the boys a 9.5 out of 10. And if that needs to be adjusted, let me know in the comments. Because that was a team effort. That was everybody stepping up to the plate. You know, the likes of Murphy, another positive on top of that, Nathan Murphy kicked the goal. We all went up to him. But there is something I'd like to say something to Blue Board and Pominos on this. Guys, as much as I love yous and I love what you guys do on your channels, I really do appreciate this as a Collingwood fan. Guys, you want to know why you're so fucking shit? The why that you keep losing? It's apart from your coach, but structurally, you're not as good. Structurally, you ain't that good. I'm telling you that right now. And two, you don't play as a team. If you start playing as a team, you win more games. Defensively, we are better than Carlton because what we do really well is that as soon as they start kicking a couple goals, we responded, right? We respond really well when it comes to that. And we keep teams under like 75 points or less, if that, or under 80 points. So there's no heart whatsoever against Carlton. And I'm looking at that game and I'm thinking, this picks me off as a perfect time to do a preview on them, because I see us beating Carlton. You heard this first. We will beat Carlton. The way that we play and the way we play against Melbourne, we beat Richmond, Melbourne. Carlton couldn't do that. So I'm going to put my hand up and brag about that, because we have played a lot better than what the ladder shows. Yeah, we're 16th on the ladder now. Right, or we've gone up more since then. But you know what? I'm so bloody proud of our boys, because in the games that we've been in and we've lost against top 8 teams, that we show heart. We've lost to Port by a point. We lost to Brisbane Lions by a point. In my wildest dreams, I would not have thought that we would be losing to them teams by a point. You think it might be a little bit more than that. But it's amazing on how you play as a team. It doesn't take talent to fucking win games of football. All it takes is playing as a team. Everyone tackles, everyone chases, everyone defends. And this is why that we are a very good team and we'll bounce up into finals next year. I've really got this gut feeling that we're going to do this, because the way that we played, if we continue to play like this, we're going to win more games than we lose, guys. And this is why, as I'm saying, that structurally we're a better team than Carlton. As simple, as effective as that. Because if we didn't show that heart, we didn't show this fight back to kick 7 goals in the last quarter compared to 1, and we kicked 11 the last 12 goals or something, or 13 goals, that just tells you that what we do in the middle and how we play, we can open up the game. The handballing game works so well for us, and we should continue to do that, because we'll get success in this. I love this club very much. So, that is my little rant. I am passionate. I am so happy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, go the Mighty Pies. Play Rain's video, it'll be out either today or tomorrow, wherever I can get it out. But until then, love you all. Go the Mighty Pies. And let's show Carlton to stick it up in their asses and show how much of a fight that we've got, because we got plenty of fight. We got plenty of passion as fans. We show that in whether if it's out the ground. We had a Collingwood chant at a Richmond home game, and that means something to Collingwood fans at the moment. Yes, we're on the high on the win, and I congratulate Richmond. It was a really good game of footy. Unfortunately, they couldn't quite win it, and probably there'll be chokers for this, but that just shows how much of a fight back that we got. So till then, love yous all. Bye everyone.